because I'm also scouting for Mr. David Mondirondo wants to help fishermen, and this is a town in the tip of Bantayan Island where a lot of people borrow some of the people that can afford to have the fishing boat, like take turns, and they rent out. And maybe this is the place that you can help some of these poor fishermen around here. So this video is about showing you one of the process of the famous delicacies here in Bantayan, which is the dried fish. What you're looking at here is like an example of drying fish. Dried fish is the best known product that come out of Bantayan Island, and they are very known for that. So we were looking at this one. They'll be drying this. Pila ni kaadlaw ikuan tiya? Basta mauga. Usa kaadlaw gid ay? So 1.5 days they need to dry this whole crate of fish. Og dagko tiya dili kuan. Pilak og dagko ang buwan. Dugay. So this size of dried fish, it takes 1.5 days. Asinan pa ni siya? Asinan day ni siya una ibuwad? So they actually put salt on this before they put it up to dry. And of course, because it's fish, flies are very attracted to it. And that's the downfall of making the dried fish, is the flies going through it, and some flies even left their larvae. That's why you can see some of the dried fish that you need to check because larvae are there. Overall, this is one delicacy that's very popular in Bantayan. A lot of people are earning a living out of the dried fish, and it's only a matter of you go out to the sea and come back with a fish. It's only your labor and effort, and then you can have a business like this. Because this family is far related to me, but this is some of their living is dried fish and fresh fish here on the shores of Malbago. So pila ni inani ang kilo tiya? So this is like 250 pesos per kilo. And so you know that if you're in Tabuan in Cebu City, they'll be like double the price. And this is the buying price for this one. Kada bang nukus ba? Pila na kadlaw ibuwad, di ba kay kuan man na basa. So the squid, I was asking because squid are quite watery. So at least 2 days to dry up. If it's like this, very hot. But if it's not, you have to just 1.5 days to be enough, and then they may put salt on it, but not so much. Pila na kabong imong pambot ya? Tagsa. So all her children, pila kabok sila? So there's 4 children from this woman that is related to me, and they have 1 boat each, which they all help as a whole family structure for their business of dried fish and fresh fish. Kanang inana nga pambuti batag pila na kana ron. Oh. Oh, kung magpahimo jud ka ba pil. So she said this size boat, if you have it made, just the boat without the engine, about 20 to 25,000 pesos. Because I'm also scouting for Mr. David Mondirondo wants to help fishermen, and this is a town in the tip of Bantayan Island where a lot of people this like borrow some of the people that can afford to have the fishing boat, like take turns and they rent out. And maybe this is the place that you can help some of these poor fishermen around here.